Would you have expected this man with nearly 8 million subscribers to lie, cheat, fake, scam, or groom? Well, this is a story about how I got scammed, lied to, and cheated on by PrettyBoyFredo.
Cheated on? Y'all in a relationship?
All right. Cheated on sounds crazy, but basically he scammed me out of a lot of money and fabricated a lot of things. Currently, Fredo is doing false copyright strikes on people's videos, taking people's videos down, and trying to pursue court cases about the truth that we're speaking. So I would gladly appreciate it if you shared this video to the many streamers and many people out there so we can get the truth out there as fast as possible. But hey, I have nothing to lose. He owes me a lot of money. We're gonna go in detail right now. Let's go.
Hey, man.
If one person makes an exposed video about you, then it's an anomaly. If 3 people close to you make an exposed video about you, then maybe it was a character flaw, maybe something just bad happened, maybe it was an Ibiza trip, I don't know. But if 10 people all are making exposed videos about you, then my friend, it's you that's the problem. And that's what was going on with me. You see, initially I wasn't going to make this video. I thought what happened to me was my issue, it was my problem, and I thought I was the only one. But when multiple people currently... I started working with Fredo around August of 2021, and initially I didn't know really who he was. The most I ever saw of him was years back on these viral videos, one being the marriage proposal prank, another one being underwater PS4. Other than that, I didn't actually know who he was. I didn't know anything about him. And our initial relationship was amazing. It was great. Eventually, Fredo would send over a video over to me, and me and my team would...
Am I tripping or that he got a unibrow? I ain't seen one. I thought these motherfuckers was like some... I thought unibrows was only in the movies. This nigga got a unibrow. Hold on, y'all. Why y'all putting Z's, man? Just let me check it out. Let me see what he talking about.
Would edit the video and make sure it looks beautiful and great. And we got very close, almost like brothers, every single day talking. And obviously, to better understand Fredo's videos, I'll have to search his name up and see his past videos and try to find a way we can create the best type of videos for Fredo. And every time I would do this, I would always notice these exposed videos every time I searched up his name. And I just thought that was very weird. And sometimes my curiosity would get to me and I would watch the videos and I would find them very strange that this nice, intelligent person that has become my friend is just being exposed like that, and they're saying some really strange things about it. I always found it very weird, but I just kept that at the back of my head. Like, maybe it's just celebrity and everybody just talks about other people. But things started to get really weird when I noticed something strange. One time I was watching a Nico Amalana video called Dating Girls in Front of Their Dads. And I thought this video was a pretty well done video. And I sent this video to Fredo. I'm like, yo, Fredo, I can envision you doing this type of prank. You should go ahead and try it. Now, in the Nico Amalana video, he explains how this video took months and months of planning. I told this to Fredo. I was like, man, I like the edit. I like the way the video was. Man, I'm gonna do this. 72 hours later, Fredo already got the girl. He got the dad. He already created the video. He got 2 different parts done. And I'm just thinking, I know he has no manager. He has no system around him. He just has me as an editor. So like for him to be able to find the dad, the daughter, and everybody so fast, I'm like astonished almost. I just found these things a bit weird, but I put it at the back of my head. Then Fredo was doing a gold digger prank. And you'll notice this video doesn't exist on his channel anymore. You'll notice a lot of videos get taken down for some strange reasons. But in the video, I saw Fredo and the girl close to each other, and I heard the cameraman say 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm just thinking like, whoa, what's going on here? I go and get close him just to make sure, like, how can the cameraman...
Is Fredo a scammer?
Like, the prank is gonna get exposed, like, so I go a bit closer.
No way!
And I hear from the cameraman, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm like, oh, Fredo fakes his videos.
Oh my
now,
God.
You must be saying,
what the hell?
Editor, you should know if the videos are fake, right? Well, Fredo doesn't send raw footage. But Fredo always does the raw footage cutting, like every single time. I remember one time I asked him, relax, we can edit for you, we can cut down the footage. He's like, nah, nobody could do it like me. I just kept that at the back of my mind, but now I'm like, oh, he made a mistake and left this out. This video's fake. here's my thing with fake videos. If you're gonna fake a video or make a skit, then at least give the audience an awareness that the videos aren't real. Like SMP with Tommy in it and Jareen. It's an orchestrated, planned out video with a little room for everybody to play around, but everybody knows it's not real. But making fake content and then acting like everything's real and you're the authentic, you're the rock star, you're the guy, like what happens when everybody finds out it's fake? What happens? A person's watching you for 5 years, they realize everything that they've been watching was all fake. Now, if this was Netflix, it makes sense. But brother, this is YouTube. YouTube is about being authentic. YouTube is about being real. This isn't 2017 era. And I understand why he wants to do it, because it's cost effective. Paying 2 girls $150 to come down and film that video that takes 2 hours instead of doing the real thing that may take 3 days to a week to do. I get it, but that's not how YouTube should work. And I really tried to nail this down on him. And eventually it actually worked. You notice there was a period of time where Fredo was actually making real content and he was actually getting more views. But the second I left, he started faking his videos again.
Damn, so this is
Now
basically Fredo.
Juice and everything that really went down, the nitty gritty. We're about to explain things that nobody really knows. So February comes and everyone has left SSH. Nobody wants to sign that contract. Everybody leaves him and I'm the only one there, and Dariano's sometimes there. So Fredo is like, bro, what are we going to do? And we come up with a plan to start live streaming. And because of the live streaming, we create a second channel, Fredo Live. Now this channel, the concept was we're starting from ground zero together, so we both will take earnings from this channel. Eventually the channel gets monetized, money starts coming in. I have invested over $2,000 on that channel, and Fredo then sends a contract over that basically is a 40-60 deal, which I was actually okay with. 40%, we're both spending money on that channel. I get 40%, he gets 60%. In the contract, for some reason, is an exclusivity deal. Now if you don't know what an exclusivity deal basically says, hey, if you're working with this person, you can't work with another person unless he tells you.
What?
Can't. Now, if you don't know, I'm an agency, not an employee, where we work with many other creators. So the second channel that barely uploads, he wants to put an exclusivity deal, which doesn't make any sense. So many issues start popping up that I don't want to sign this contract. So I go and tell Fredo, I don't want to sign this contract. We need to revise this, and this. He starts saying, I don't know anything about contracts. Like, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm like, okay, let's get your lawyer and let's try to fix this up. He's like, nah. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I can't sign this contract. It's very bad. It's a bad contract. At this point, the channel has made almost $5,000. I've spent my own money over $2,000. It's been around 10 months. Guess how much I have been paid? $0. Now, if you act...
My nigga Fredo making $5K a month, man. That shit crazy.
It's Fredo. He's like, man, I have no money. I'm broke right now. I don't have money. Fredo, there's $5,000 this channel made, and I get 40% of it. Where is it at? Oh, I don't know. I don't have it.
I can't pay you. I don't have it. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, shit. I can't pay you, Itolo, if I don't have it. Itolo, I want you to know that I value you, but if I don't have the money, I simply don't have it, man. Literally, gave you some of my last dollars I had. I'm not kidding. Oh my God. Fredo broke. Oh my God, I didn't know this. Why y'all never sent me this video? Discord? This explains the chains. Oh my God. That's sad, bro. Like, that's sad. I want y'all to know I vow everything. I will never go broke. Period. Never. NBA. Never broke again. Ever. This nigga? This goes to show, bro, that 54 million views, throwing your PS5 in the water, none of that shit matter, bro. Who really having them dollars, though? This is crazy.
Right now. End of February occurs. The live streaming isn't doing as well as we thought. Fredo is like, once again, yo, I don't know, man, what are we going to do? And I'm like, yo, Fredo, everyone has left. You're by yourself again. I saw this Kian and JC reality show. Imagine bringing it to the black community and creating opportunities for some young people who want to make content, who want to blow up, and creating a new SSH that is ready to grind, ready to go hard. And so we start working on the reality show. So April comes around, end of April. We've done the pre-production. We're about to start filming the show. Now, mind you, I am the producer of this show, meaning me and Fredo were on calls every day for 8 hours a day from end of February, all of March, all of April, and some June. I don't want to physically be at that location where we do the filming. The other thing I didn't want is we're together, we're sitting down, maybe like something happens and Fredo tries to peer pressure me into doing something. I really felt like that might happen, so I really wanted to step back and not go and do any of these things. Fredo starts almost like begging me to come. And the main reason why is because I was there during the whole pre-production, so I know everything that's going to happen on the show. So he really wants me to go, but I don't want to go. Last day, Fredo books me a ticket. I eventually say, you know what, what's the worst that's going to happen? And I go. Now, I'm at a hotel. It's nighttime, midnight, 9 hours before we start filming. Fredo calls me, and he's like, hey, yo, you're not stepping a single inch into the reality house unless you sign that contract. I'm like, Fredo, what are you talking about? I didn't want to come here. Now you're trying to force a contract down my throat? And me and Fredo just start getting at it again. And I'm starting to get like really weird vibes from him. He's a bad businessman. And he's not yelling, but he's being very forceful, trying to get me to sign a contract. Now, I have no way back home. I'm 1,000 miles away from home. And he really wants me to sign this contract. And after like an hour of talking with him, I finally signed that contract. This is very similar to, once again, with...
All right, Itolo, how many contracts you gonna sign, bro? At this point, you gotta blame yourself. Why the hell you signing all these goddamn contracts when the nigga just told you he broke? I might fuck around and see your contract now. What the hell? Hey, chat. Let's send him a contract. He gonna sign that motherfucker. What the hell?
The SSH. What he wanted to do was this. You can all get 20% of this new SSH channel, but I will get 15% of all your channels. He's just doing bad business, not thinking clearly, adding ego on here because I created the group.
So you telling me that nigga was sugging y'all asses? Oh my God.
And this is where things start to get very messy with me and Fredo. Here's how things work. Usually with a YouTube video, it may take you 2 days to edit a regular YouTube video. I knew that it was gonna take more than 2 days to edit a reality show because of how long it is, how much camera angles there are, all of that. And I also knew Fredo was already spending a lot of money on the reality show, and I didn't want him to spend too much. So I thought in my head, we can do that show. And I thought, okay, even though it takes 2 days, we're gonna do it for the same price that it usually takes for 2 days for 1 week, okay? Because I thought it was gonna take 1 week to do one episode of a reality show. But no. It takes a lot more than that to do a reality show. It takes multiple editors to cut down that footage, and then 1 or 2 editors to really hammer down and edit the actual show. And so there was just a lot going on there, and he eventually had to go and find another team. Here's where things got really bad. I was supposed to get a percentage deal of earnings.
And he using my boom.
But then right after filming, Fredo started talking about, oh, you're gonna get paid a certain amount. I thought we were doing a percentage. He's like, no, we're not doing a percentage. We're gonna do a certain amount. And then I'm like, okay, how much are you gonna pay me? He's like, oh man, I don't know. Like, there's a lot to think about, man. You did a lot. So after that call, I searched it up, and we eventually agreed on $5,000 per month of work. Now, because we were editing the show, we weren't able to get that first episode out. He said, oh, even though you worked really hard, we're not gonna pay you on that month. I was like, that's kind of, but okay, fair. But there's still 2 months.
What you mean? Okay, fair.
Of work that I was working really hard every day, stopped doing everything I was doing to work on this show. So $5,000 per month for 2 months, which is $10,000. So a couple of weeks goes by, maybe a month, and I'm contacting Fredo, like, Fredo, hey, it's been a long time, like, it's been a month, okay, so like, when am I gonna get paid? He's like, oh man, I'm not sure, like, I'm getting a brand deal. Then once that brand deal comes out, then I'll have enough funds to pay you. And then, okay, I wait 2 weeks, and now I'm on a call with Fredo again. I say, hey, yo, Fredo, what's going on? You got that brand deal? He's like, yeah, I got that brand deal. I'm like, okay, so you ready to pay me? He's like, oh man, I forgot exactly how much do I owe you? And I start to notice Fredo just really, he's like, oh man, I forgot exactly how much do
I have nothing to give you. Itolo, I told you weeks ago. This is crazy. That nigga playing the shit out this little boy, man.
Do I owe you? And I start to notice Fredo just really tries to not pay me.
That nigga
So the diss track
finessing the shit out this
like,
nigga.
bro, what am I gonna do next, man? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know what you can do. He's like, what? You can do what Jake Paul did. So I said, Fredo, you should box. The thing's big enough right now. The hype is big enough.
What? This is the brains behind Fredo? Itola.
What Jake Paul did. So I said, Fredo, you should box. The thing.
Listen, get your fit pick with DDG. Also fit 2 shadows of these guys. You need to say something without saying anything. You also need their popular images turned into shadows that everything can notice. Don't tell me you're scared of thumbnail beef. I don't want to go after small guys. Shit lame. I'm supposed to be going after big guys. What? You are broke. I'm the big guy. I should be saying that about you. What? Wrong way around. Hell nah. That nigga spoke.
Thing's big enough right now. The hype is big enough where if you start calling out people, you can do this. And so we started getting on a list of who we can call out and all this, and we started playing around. And I started talking to him again about, I'm helping you out. I'm getting on calls again every day with you. I'm still not even getting paid. And then you started hearing from his voice how guilty he was. And then at the end of it, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay you something. I'm gonna pay you at least $2,500 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning happens. Nothing's in my account. I'm like, I'm messaging your Fredo, what's going on? He's like, yeah, just wait for a while. I wait for a while, and $1,500 comes.
I want to show you guys the real Fredo. I prove to you guys who I am.
Into account. I get paid, but not the exact amount he was literally gonna say he was gonna pay me. After that, I started realizing this guy actually doesn't really want to pay me because he's telling me every time, I have a million issues going on right now. I don't have any money. I'm like, okay, tell me the problem. Tell me what's going on. And he'll be like, I don't cry. I don't tell people. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? That's how it was with him. And eventually, I sent one of my last messages to Fredo, and here's what it was. I told Fredo, I said, starting today, I won't mention anything that isn't related to what's owed. I also won't be getting on calls. Put your money where your mouth is. If I'm truly valued and cared about, then this supersedes everything else. I started listing everything I'm owed. Producer of show, second channel earnings. So we get to the last one, and remaining balance, $10,263 that Fredo owes. Remember how I said that I thought this was all just happening to me? Because guess what? On that show, he paid the videographers, he paid the editors, he paid the people that came with the dogs, people that came with the snakes. He paid everybody but me. So I thought maybe this was just happening to me, and I didn't need to tell everybody about this. But then people that were working with Fredo, right now, contestants, they came out, started telling me they were experiencing the same exact things. Fredo, like, what are you doing trying to sue these people? What are you doing lying to everybody? What are you doing still faking your videos? We talked about this. Fredo, I thought you changed. Now, here's my last message for Fredo. Fredo, you're either broke or you're lying. You're telling me you have no money. You're telling the contestants that are coming to leave with you, you're telling them you have the money. If you are broke, how are you living in a penthouse? How are you getting courtside tickets to the Brooklyn Nets? Anyways, that's my last message. If you guys want to see a part 2 where I interview these guys, then go ahead and share and like. This video might actually get deleted by Fredo. So anyways, God bless everybody. I hope you're having a better time than me, my friends. But I'll talk to you guys next time with a new video. See you next time.
Damn. Damn. I hope DDG doesn't box them. This don't make no goddamn sense. So it was all in the plan, huh? I was supposed to revive that man, huh? If you ain't got no money, Fredo, I'll hire you, bro. I'll make you my editor. Or you can run my Facebook. One of my pages or something. Maybe you can run emails or something. But you don't deserve to get in the ring with me, young nigga. You too broke. You don't deserve to share that ring with me, broke boy. Matter of fact, how about this? Fredo, if you want to get in the ring with me, you need to pay Itola his $10,000 and $200. Pay Itolo his $10,000, then we can get in the ring. Until then, I ain't getting in the ring with you. How about that? Pay Ebola, and then we can get in a fucking ring. How about that, Fredo? How about that? How much you say, oh?
Everything I'm owed. Producer of show. Second channel earnings. So we get to the last one and remaining.
Hey, Itola, when he see this $10,263, then we can talk about boxing. Until then, your broke ass can't get in the ring with me. How about that? Stop scamming these folks. Don't scam this nice man right here, man. Ebola, let me know when he send that shit. Crazy. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I never knew. Y'all should send me that first.